Targum Pseudo-Jonathan, Genesis 1:22. So we come to this verse and we say, hey, wait a minute. Where's this verse in Targum Pseudo-Jonathan? There is no database that has a verse here, and printed editions of Targum Pseudo-Jonathan lack this verse as well. What's going on? Well, speaking of printed editions, let's go to sort of the definitive one now, the one by Clark, and we notice on page 13, little Roman numeral 13, Genesis 1:22 appears in a list that shows that actually this verse is absent from the manuscript that the book is based on. And editio princeps is referring to the only other witness of Targum Pseudo-Jonathan that remains, the one that was printed in the 1500s. Now it's interesting that we go down to Genesis 16:9, and this verse is missing from Targum Pseudo-Jonathan's manuscript that's in the British Museum, but is present in the Editio Princeps. So we can take a look at it here. And this verse reads in English translation, "Then the angel of the Lord said to her, 'Return to your mistress and submit yourself under her hand.'" So this is about Hagar's experience. Now, the only significant difference between this rendering and Targum Onkelos has to do with this verb. It's a different verb in Onkelos that happens to be an ishtafel instead of the itpa'el here, but it is essentially the same meaning. So, as we return to Targum Pseudo-Jonathan, we just understand that this verse is lost to late Jewish literary Aramaic.